Fala, Nação Gamer, como é que vocês estão? Tudo certo, tudo beleza? Daqui quem vos fala é o Bas, espero que todos estejam fodasticamente bem. Trazendo aqui o episódio 4 do jogo Horizon Forbidden West. Espero de coração que gostem do vídeo, não se esqueça de deixar aquele valiosíssimo like e também de se inscrever no canal para dar aquela super força, né? Muito obrigado mesmo, valeu e bora pro vídeo!
Go. Time to Colnex and not data to other machines. It's fine.
Mano, eu adorava fazer isso no primeiro, cara. Nossa, cara, no primeiro eu fiz quase tudo, praticamente tudo que havia pra fazer no jogo. Eu achava muito da hora fazer esse Paranauê aqui dos tall neck aqui, dos pescoçudos, que é subir neles pra desbloquear o mapa. Cara, isso não é tão original, né? Mas a maneira que é feita, eu acho da hora, cara. Acho que esse jogo foi bem revolucionário, o primeiro, né? E esse tá dando segmento. Ainda bem, não mudou a jogabilidade, não mudou certas coisas aqui, só adicionaram mais coisas. E tá foda, cara, tá foda. Então vamos dar seguimento lá à nossa história principal, cara. Temos que entrar agora num lugar lá chamado Sonora. Temos que ir lá encontrar a Zou, que agora deu uns pega ali no VAR no final do episódio passado. Alguém com atitude nesse jogo, né, cara? Eu não sei se a Eloy ficou com ciúmes ou se ela ficou assim meio... sei lá, cara. Eu sempre achei que ela fosse lésbica. Que ela fala, a maneira como ela fala demonstra até mais carinho com as mulheres do que com propriamente os homens, né? Os homens ela tá se fudendo. Sei lá, pronto. Isso foi só uma maneira de eu ver as coisas. Mas temos que entrar lá numa montanha sagrada, sagrada para esse povo chamado Taro, essa tribo. E, cara, temos que pedir permissão para eles para entrar lá. Então falamos com a Zoe para falar lá com os chefes dela lá, ou sei lá que merda é aquela. Que é pra gente ter a permissão pra entrar na porra da montanha, né, mano? Porque parece que esse povo aqui é cabeça dura.
A word of warning. Avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins when night comes. Whatever it is, it's not natural.
Good to know.
Cara, essa é mais uma adição ao jogo. Não sei se vocês se lembram do jogo Ghost of Tsushima, em que você chegava nos acampamentos de refugiados e tinha sempre uma pessoa para lhe dar uma informação sobre o mapa, sobre algum acontecimento para você ir lá investigar. E agora aqui nesse jogo também, agora tem isso também aqui.
So,
I'm here, as promised. That's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl, but I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
Ei, olha o tanto de diálogo, que alegria! Já tava com saudade.
You said you couldn't have assembled the chorus without him. What did you do?
Some in the chorus refused to meet to consider your request. They believe that the cave belongs to the land gods alone, but Varl saw that what you did with Ray...
you need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread the word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus until they finally agreed to meet.
I saw it work a few times with the matriarchs, and even with my mother, once or twice.
Nice job. You can handle the politics from now on?
Oh, no. I'm sure we'll still need you to cut through them from time to time.
I get that the cave is sacred, but how did asking to go inside cause such a fuss?
The fuss was already there. Many in the tribe, and most in the chorus, want to keep doing what we have for generations. Which often is nothing. But there are others who call for change, or extreme measures. Your request has given fresh life to the debate.
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so.
É engraçado que até pra salvar vidas tem que pedir permissão, né, cara? Oh, chega de merda, caralho. Bora!
The chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
All right. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
Cara, o que dizer dessas expressões faciais dos personagens, não só da Aloy, como também dos secundários, mano. Cara, esse jogo tá de parabéns na qualidade gráfica, mano. Que na captura de expressão facial. Puta que pariu, mano. Tirar o chapéu mesmo. E isso eu tô jogando na PlayStation 4, por enquanto. PS4 Pro, por enquanto. Daqui a pouco eu vou começar a jogar na 5. Provavelmente vai ter uma grande. Eu acho que é difícil ter muito mais evolução na qualidade, mas deve ter alguma evolução na qualidade. Penso eu. Oh, chega lá de merda, vamos lá nos reunir com o coro aqui pra pedir autorização pra salvar a vida deles.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session.
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves.
Caralho, moleque, tem um puta atraso aqui no áudio e deu um puta loop aqui agora, mano. Grande bug, mano. Foi só elogiar o jogo e aqui as cenas e tal, e do nada veio um bug desse. Putz grila, mano. Mas a parte cortada ali, ela perguntou se a gente já poderia continuar e falar com o coro, ou se ainda não. E eu tinha a resposta, podia ir ou não podia? E eu respondi que sim, claro, né? Já não tinha mais nada pra fazer. Abram alas aí, os coadjuvantes. Tá passando aqui a principal.
Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread story. And we know of no spirit in the cave, only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
Oh, puta que pariu, mano. O áudio aqui tá cortando, velho, pra essa merda.
The land gods is broken. We are diminished.
We
Tales
weaken.
of spirits will not help us.
We die.
Nothing
Porra, será que eu tô jogando Dying Light 2 de novo? Não é possível, mano. Essa porra bugada do caralho.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
She brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? Should
A
we
poça
change our ways to
desgraça, véi.
every impudent outsider who wanders into plain
Tá
song?
acontecendo, bicho?
You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
She has a plan. We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite sight. Growth.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Mano, por que esses diálogos tá tão bugado, cara? O que tá acontecendo nessa porra, velho?
Machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Then off we go.
This way! Out the gate and around!
Mano, eu não sei se isso é um problema na gravação das consolas, não sei se isso é normal, não sou especialista nisso. Mas isso não só me acontece aqui na PlayStation 4, como também me aconteceu na Xbox Series X. Não é nem a One, nem a S, na Series X me aconteceu isso. Cara, eu não sei, velho. Eu vou ter que realmente comprar uma placa de captura e vou ter que comprar um computador novo, porque meu computador, coitado, onde é que ele vai aguentar gravar um jogo desse, por exemplo?
We have to move.
Do you really think we can do something about all of this? I'm right.
Oxe, cadê a mulher, velho? Olha que caralho, tô seguindo a pessoa errada, velho. Então tá a mulher aqui correndo também, lazarenta. Me enganou, bicho.
Deadlier than normal. There's more than just Minerva and the same island. It's a cave.
All we can here. We must press on.
Então deixa eu ver se eu entendi. Graças a essa invasão aqui, eu não preciso pedir mais permissão pra entrar na porra da montanha? Ou seja, aquela conversa bugada foi toda... foi à toa? Oh, mano. Bastava entrar logo nessa merda, caralho. Puta que pariu.
More machines.
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead. They're on to us.
Pain subsiding.
Olha, velho, isso. Mais um loopzinho aqui, né? Pra não variar essa porra.
Got this one lined up. Do you need help?
Stretch it. We need to keep moving.
Can the others hold out? Take the machines down! Down!
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon. Let's go.
Right behind you.
I need ammo first. This way, Aloy.
Rapaz, essas frutinhas estão mais escassas, mano. Não é que estão mais escassas, elas curam menos. Provavelmente é uma habilidade que eu vou ter que aumentar com o passar do jogo. Mas elas estão curando bem menos, cara. Isso é foda. Contra alguma máquina assim mais badass, vai ser difícil, mano.
Machines are everywhere.
A vantagem é que, para além daquelas que você pode usar, você ainda carrega mais um pouco na bolsa, que você pode transformar em erva medicinal. Então, ou seja, você tem aquelas que já estão ali para usar e mais outra quantia, ou seja, o dobro, para transformar em erva medicinal. Ô, mano, desculpa ter matado aí um animalzinho também.
That's all of the machines.
Mano, é impressionante a quantidade de máquinas novas que eles criaram pra esse jogo, cara. Não só o primeiro tinha uma grande quantidade, uma grande variação de máquinas, como esse agora tem mais ainda, cara. Puta merda, os caras têm uma imaginação da porra, velho.
Oh, what's left of it?
So many.
They will be more when the time is right. For now, we must
Ó, aproveitar que tá um monte de otário morto aqui e vamos saquear, né, velho? Pra gente aqui aumentar aqui nossa munição, nosso estoque aqui de lixo.
We shouldn't linger here.
É, cara, que da hora. Olha, uma armadilha pra voadores, mano. Ou seja, quando ela passar por cima dessa bomba, mesmo que esteja no chão, né? Ela tem um laser que vai pra cima e consegue derrubar a máquina. Que foda, velho.
Aloy, we should head into the cave.
May the land gods forgive our trespass. What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of... Up
Follow
here!
your lead, Aloy.
Ó, parece que a passagem ali tá fechada, né? Vamos lá ver o que tem aqui em cima, então. Provavelmente deve ser o caminho alternativo. Como eu havia dito antes, cara, deixa eu corrigir aqui, as plantas medicinais não são escassas, ela tem muitas plantas até. Elas recuperam menos, provavelmente é o que eu disse, é uma habilidade que eu vou ter que... É uma habilidade que eu vou ter que aumentar com o passar do tempo.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple, just like this.
Essa merda cola, mano, na pele, que porra é essa? É imã? Que loucura, velho. O bagulho colou ali na cabeça da mulher, bicho.
Right on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place? Machines. Not like any you've seen before. Machines in here. I have to take them out.
Right behind you.
Haha, da hora, mano. Tem até uns canguru agora, velho. Que foda, bicho.
This is a cauldron, where machines are born.
It looks like one, but if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired too. And Minerva? Maybe. But
eu tô aqui tentando dar pause, cara, no desespero pra ver se essa merda das falas com as legendas se encaixa, mano. Eu não sei o que é. Mas dessa vez não é da gravação. Dessa vez tá acontecendo mesmo na gameplay, cara.
That thing I sent, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these, makes killing machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the roots.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay.
Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
Cara, isso agora é um puzzle pra eu sair daqui, mano. Tem que me desenrascar, né? Fazer o quê?
So, can you stand on that panel? Like this? It didn't work. gears have to be in the right spot to lock into place.
That did something.
É engraçado como parece simples depois que a gente consegue fazer, né, mano? Puta merda. E é mais engraçado ainda que ela mesma vai dando dicas consoante você fica preso no lugar. Ela fala, ah, pera aí, talvez eu tenha que tentar fazer isso ou fazer aquilo. Isso é da hora, mano. Ajuda pra caramba.
Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down. This crate should be heavy enough. I think I can get the crate through that shield, but I'll have to go around. Can't fit the crate through the opening.
Cara, dá uma puta raiva, né, velho? Quando você se depara com um puzzle, um lugar que você não consegue passar e é mais simples do que aquilo que parece, né, velho? Quando você passa, você fica, mano de Deus, como eu sou burro, velho.
The gears on the pillars should be exposed now. Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time. There. Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
Cara, eu acho que assim que eu terminar esse jogo e tiver já bem avançado no Elden Ring, eu acho que eu vou trazer aqui o primeiro, né, cara? O Horizon Zero Dawn. Ah, cara, pra complementar aqui a história, né? Senão... É um jogo que eu gosto tanto, cara. Então eu gostaria de compartilhar aqui. E acho que eu vou trazer, mano. Acho que vou trazer sim, porque sabe como é que é, né?
All this metal.
Festus's cables are all over that node. Maybe I can override it.
The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
Ou seja, tive eu todo o trabalho pra fazer um atalho pra vocês, mano. Vocês também são uns vagabundos, hein?
How do we cross? Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Vão esperar de novo? Porra, mano, faz alguma coisa, né, cara? Sacanagem, mano. Tadinha da Eloy. A mulher também ficar pegando aqui, escalando essa porra toda, deve estar com a mão toda calejada, mano. Se for pegar ainda algum peru, meu Deus do céu, esfola. Mas fala merda, né, mano? Puta que pariu.
to get up to the node. See what we can do.
You made it.
Come on over, you two.
Transfer armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Activating Gamma Matrix 5.
Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Fuel
I need to get to that node on the other side.
Mark.
Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
Sei não, você não tá muito longe não, Eloy. Você vai cair, mulher.
There's still no sign of Fala.
Bom, foda-se. Galera, aproveitar que a gente tá pulando aqui igual macaco, subindo aqui nessas porra toda. Vou aproveitar aqui pra dividir uma experiência que eu tive agora no dia 1 do 4. Eu fui assistir o filme Morbius e, cara, me surpreendeu pela positiva porque eu não esperava nada do filme. É aquela coisa, né? Quanto maior a sua expectativa, mais decepcionado você fica. Como eu não tinha muita expectativa pra esse filme, cara, me surpreendeu. Gostei pra caramba do filme. Normalmente, um primeiro filme de um personagem, eles contam mais história, né, do personagem, pra criar aquele vínculo com o público, pra saber suas origens, como é que apareceu os seus poderes e tal. Cara, que eles cortam, no Morbius, eles cortam essa baboseira toda, mano. Eles simplesmente chegam lá, tal, resolve, briga, resolve. É assim que eu vou fazer as coisas e acabou o filme. Você fica... Porra! Cortaram a conversa toda, mas tem muita parte de ação da hora, eu gostei. Não sou nenhum especialista, nem nada disso, eu simplesmente tô falando isso como um pagador e como fã do Homem-Aranha. Eu gosto de tudo que envolve o universo. E cara, esse não foi diferente, o Morbius simplesmente foi do caralho, mano. Claro, não foi um Homem-Aranha 3, não foi um Avengers, mas é um filme ok, mano. É um filme bom pra ir assistir, cara. Gostei mesmo. Ao contrário do Venom, cara. O Venom, tanto o primeiro como o segundo, pra mim, foi uma puta desilusão, porque eu sou um grande fã do Venom. Como eu disse, eu sou fã do Homem-Aranha, então o maior vilão do Homem-Aranha é o Venom e o Carnificina, o Carnage. Cara, pra mim foi uma facada no coração eu chegar no cinema e ver um Venom piadista, um Carnificina piadista. Cara, pra mim foi uma das maiores decepções de há muito tempo, cara. Muito tempo. Cara, quando eu pulei em cima daquela máquina pra chegar até aquela plataforma ali atrás agora, provavelmente não era o caminho que eu deveria ter feito. Eu acho que não, mas como eu cheguei aqui, olha, foda-se.
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables covering that door.
I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
Got your back.
What has Hephaestus done to her?
Turned it into a weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plainsong. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Laurel, are you ready? We have to get down there.
Boa, um pouco de ação, né, cara? Tava fazendo falta.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down. Here we go. Clever one.
More machines are coming!
Terra from Aloy. And I'll get the big guy. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
Mano, demora demais pra montar as armadilhas, cara. Puta merda. Quer dizer, você demora meia hora pra montar a armadilha e o filho da puta vai lá e destrói, mano. Porra, essa máquina tá esperta, velho. A impressão minha, eu não tirei porra nenhuma de HP desse bicho do caralho ainda, mano. Só tô aqui desviando. Pô, eu tenho que ajudar os carinha ainda, mano. Fica morrendo ali, velho. É sério. Fudeu. Ué, afinal, não precisa da minha ajuda. Ai, que loucura, mano. Ah, agora eu sei porque que eu não tava destruindo. Tinha que pegar aqui essa arma, mano. Nossa, que bocó, velho. Olha que maravilha. Que maravilha, meu irmão. Mano, adoro os combates desse jogo, cara. É gostoso demais, bicho.
Mourning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
One step at a time. But it starts now.
This time I missed it. To compensate. Inevitable.
Not bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
Aloy, core. My focus is showing holograms.
Stuff for the stash.
Ó, já tô reabastecido aqui, né, cara? Gastamos coisas pra caralho nessa luta. Vamos lá converter aqui o Paranauê.
Looks like Festus is gonna create a security intelligence. Some of the data's been corrupted.
Caralho, já posso converter esses bichos brabo aqui já? Porra! São bichos mesmo brabo, mano.
Let's press on then.
No primeiro você começa convertendo só uns merdinhos de umas máquinas, os vigia, que é o mais vagabundo que tem. E agora do nada já começa convertendo assim umas bestas dessa, olha, do caralho.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems. Locked.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads.
É, isso aqui acho que era só mesmo pra pegar esses itens. E esse aqui deve ser o principal.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Será que tem mais alguma coisa por aqui, mano? Bom, se tem caminho, deve ter alguma coisa, né? Penso eu.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked.
É, se tem alguma coisa por aqui, acho que não é o momento ainda de vir pra cá.
I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Manolo de Deus, olha pra esses gráficos, cara. Olha o gelo derretendo, cara. Olha pra isso. Mano de Deus. Já viram aquela frase que a gente já vive no futuro? Pois é, cara. Rapaz.
If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Rapaz, tantas perguntas sem respostas, hein, Eloy? Caralho. Tem uma longa jornada pela frente ainda.
I might be able to glide to that ledge. Those rocks look loose. I think I can clear pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. Ah, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva, I need the console. Please. It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Você tá chamando seus amiguinhos de burro, é? Rapaz, preconceito.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses.
allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
Main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few, to start with. You two go ahead. I'm going to poke around.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Ah, então aquelas máquinas não dá pra eu converter ainda. Tem que passar aqui por outro processo. Ih, precisa de peças, de partes aqui das máquinas. Nossa senhora, fodeu mesmo. Então eu preciso de 3 chifres de arantes e um nervo primário. Olha só que maravilha.
Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss. This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Cara, então podemos explorar aqui mais um pouco ou então ir lá falar com ela, mano. Acho que eu vou lá falar com ela, essa porra aqui não interessa em nada, mano.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
Eu cheguei a explorar aqui, cara, mas não interessa em nada, cara. Você entrar, tipo, no banheiro, aqui é onde o pessoal costumava dar um cagão. Você entrar no quarto, aqui é onde o pessoal costumava dar uns pega. E mais nada, mano.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first.
Opa, eu quero saber quem são os desconhecidos, caralho. Bora. Espero que ela saiba.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Ih, já tô até imaginando, mano. No primeiro ainda se falou desses caras e no início do jogo também.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Caralho, mano, isso ainda abre mais questões do que responde, velho.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Ou seja, eu não posso simplesmente sair da base e já ir atrás de todas as subfunções. Eu tenho que pegar uma de cada vez, trazer até aqui e tal, conversar um pouco com ela e só depois... Mano, tem muita conversa aqui, cara. E eu vou conversar tudo com ela. Pra quem quiser aí ter um melhor entendimento da história e do que tá acontecendo, fica aí. Ou então pode pular aí pra 1 hora, 22 minutos e 30 segundos.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of a Festus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the Far Zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Ué, já tem que escolher já? Será que eu posso mudar depois?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzinith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Val?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Provavelmente esse foi o diálogo mais longo dos games, cara. Acho que foi aí quase 19 minutos de diálogo. Puta que pariu. Galera, basicamente, fazendo um resumo aí do que elas conversaram aqui agora. Mano, que diálogo grande, cara. Cara, mas o diálogo foi grande, só que fez todo sentido, cara. Elas explicaram tudo, todas as dúvidas que a gente tinha até agora, elas ali concluíram tudo aquilo que a gente queria saber. Então, cara, se você tiver alguma dúvida, vê ali o que elas conversaram, porque realmente elas falaram tudo o que tá acontecendo até agora. Aqueles carinhas lá que atacaram ela lá naquela base, onde ela foi buscar lá a Minerva, são descendentes do pessoal que partiu naquela nave, da Far Zenith, e eles são chamados de Zeniths. Pelo menos essa foi a conclusão que a Gaia mais a Eloy chegaram, que são descendentes daquele povo, e agora eles querem pegar a Terra, o planeta Terra pra eles, e querem dizimar todo mundo, e quer ficar só eles com a Terra. Pelo menos é o que elas ali, a conclusão que elas chegaram. E vale lembrar que eles têm uma tecnologia muito mais avançada do que a nossa. Essas armas que a gente tem aqui agora, nada faz efeito neles, pelo menos por enquanto. E galera, nossa próxima etapa agora é conseguir aqui as funções subordinadas da Gaia. A gente até agora conseguiu a Minerva para dar ali o start na Gaia, não é? E ela tem 8 funções subordinadas. Tirando essa da Minerva agora, a gente tem que encontrar... Quando ela explodiu lá para tentar derrotar o Hades, no primeiro, antes do primeiro, no caso, né? 3 funções subordinadas delas desapareceu. Pelo menos a Gaia não sabe onde é que elas estão. E nesse momento a gente tem 3 aqui que a gente pode pegar agora, que é o Éter, o Demeter e o Poseidon. E também tem o Hefesto, que é o responsável pela criação e controle das máquinas, só que ele está muito forte no momento. Se a gente tentasse capturá-lo agora, ele provavelmente engoliria a Gaia em vez de ser o contrário. Cara, a Terra do jeito que está agora, sem interferência nenhuma nossa, ela duraria apenas 4 meses. E com essas 3 subfunções que a gente vai pegar, ela duraria mais alguns meses. Então a gente realmente precisa dessas 3 subfunções e mais do Hefestos para dar continuidade à vida na Terra.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands.
Olha pra isso, cara, que coisa mais linda, velho. Mano, dá vontade de bater palma pra esse jogo, velho. Dá vontade de bater palma, não tem jeito, bicho. Olha, olha, cara. Bom, galera, então eu vou deixar... Vou ficar por aqui. Resumindo aí, mais uma vez, resumo do resumo do resumo. A gente agora tem que caçar essas 3 subfunções que fazem parte da Gaia. O Éter, o Jupiter e o Poseidon. Com essas três subfunções, ela vai poder controlar mais as tempestades, as merdas que tá acontecendo no mundo atualmente, aquela cena lá das pragas lá crescendo e matando lá a plantação e tal, mas só com o Hefesto, que é o que cria as máquinas, que controla as máquinas, é que ela realmente vai poder reconstruir e fazer a vida na Terra proliferar, porque senão fudeu, mano. Sem contar que ele vai poder criar um exército de máquinas para contra-atacar esse pessoal aqui do Zenith, que tem uma tecnologia muito mais avançada do que a nossa, né? E galera, só informando também que o próximo episódio já será gravado na PS5. Já passei todos os saves aqui, todos os dados guardados da PS4 para a PS5, para depois a gente já dar continuidade, não precisar começar o jogo de novo e tal. Espero que não aconteça esses bugs, né, que aconteceu no início aqui desse episódio, com as falas e tal, e pronto. Mas é isso, galera, eu sei que foi um episódio com muita falação, mas também faz parte da história, né, para o nosso entendimento, tem que ser. Então agradeço de coração para quem assistiu até aqui, não se esqueça de deixar aquele valiosíssimo like e também se inscrever no canal para dar aquela super força, né. Muito obrigado mesmo, valeu, forte abraço e fiquem bem.
It's done.